Hi everyone, Dev Violet here. So today we're here for the battle of paints. So we're gonna go Snazaroo versus Superstar. So lately I got some paints from Maquilalia. That is a Spanish site that sells makeup, skincare, all that. And I saw these little paints and I was like, I want to try those because I never saw that brand and it was on promotion. So I got this, and first of all, let's just compare the size. This is the usual paints that I use. These are called the Snazaroo Classic Face Paints. And then let's compare the size. Because when I saw on the side, I thought that this and this was the same size, because I wasn't just paying attention to the measures, but in the picture it looked like this. And then I paid the same thing that I paid for this and got this. And yes, I was disappointed and a little bit mad. But anyways, we're gonna compare the quality as well. But first things is, this paint costs between 4 and 5 euros, and this one, this size, costs the same, 4 and 40 thing. I'll put it on the screen what the price that I paid for, and it's just really small. This one has 1.2 this is so small I can't even see. This one has 18.8. But anyways, so let's compare the quality. So I've used the Superstar face paints on my last look. I usually I used these colors mainly. I did Cheetah from DC Comics. I'm gonna put it here on the screen, some photos if you haven't seen it on my Instagram. And by the way, if you didn't, please check my Instagram page. I post a lot of looks that you'll probably enjoy seeing. So yeah. And I also get a little more personal there. So yeah, hope you can find me there. It's the same name, Dev Violet. So yeah, go check it out. So I worked with these two colors mainly. It's the black and the bright orange. And first things first, the Superstar formula, it's way more dry than the Snazaroo one. And that has advantages and disadvantages. So it's more dry, so it will probably last longer on the skin, for example for events and such, but it's kind of harder to work with, and it leaves kind of streaks of paint. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm gonna show you and hopefully you can see it well. I tried to take pictures when I did that look, but you couldn't really see them well on pictures, but hopefully you're gonna be able to see it. So I just dip it in a little bit of water and I'm just gonna paint. One more advantage of the Superstar ones is that it dries quicker, and since it has a dry formula, it kind of lasts longer and doesn't transfer onto the rest of the body as easily as Snazaroo. Snazaroo, it's more smooth, it's a formula more smooth, so you can kind of feel that it's still wet. You really have to set it with powder, and this one, it's not as wet, so you don't need to set it as much. So let us investigate this little patch in my arm. First, it gets these little lines here that is really weird, and it does get on the body and on the face. It has less coverage than the Snazaroo ones. The Snazaroo can cover my tattoo on my arm, and the Superstars, no matter how much paint I put it didn't cover. It covers some parts, but not entirely. So yeah, Snazaroo has more coverage than the Superstar ones. Yeah, like I said, when it dries down, it leaves kind of patches of paint, and especially very noticeable when you're painting over hair. I know maybe that's a little bit TMI, but as body painters do paint like on our arms, maybe on our legs, and we do have hair. I do have hair on my arms, so when you paint over it with Superstar, it got like weird patches of paint that got clinged like onto the ears, and it was really weird. But Snazaroo doesn't do that, which is great, I think. It looks way better, way smooth, and it has an amazing coverage compared to the Superstar one. The disadvantages of Snazaroo, I already kind of said it. It's just it will probably not last longer for events and such. You really gotta set it well, put on fixing spray, set it again, and setting spray again. Superstar probably doesn't need to have a lot of procedures, let's say that way, to make it last, since it's a more drier formula. But I was thinking about this video, and I really think that Snazaroo, for the price point, the quality, the coverage, it's way better than Superstar. Superstar is more, it's way more expensive because the sizes are, like the difference between sizes are kind of ridiculous. I couldn't even place my brush really well in here while I was painting, because the pot is so small. I know that they do have palettes with the colors, but still, if I wanted to have like separate ones like I do have on the Snazaroo ones, it's like just really small. I can't even like paint properly with my brush in there. Also, a thing with the package is that since it's so small and the paint is like right here, when you put the water in to activate the paint kind of gets out of the package, which leads to waste. And also, my fingers when I painted were all dirty, and I didn't like that at all. It was uncomfortable and it was dirty, and I don't like dirty, so yeah. You can already tell that I'm a big fan of Snazaroo. It has a great price point, and I like have all the colors that you could possibly imagine in Snazaroo collections, and I got the Superstar just to try it out, and I'll probably not get more from them because it doesn't look as smooth as I used to with Snazaroo. And I don't know, I wasn't really a fan. I'm gonna still use them, of course. I got 4 colors: the black, the bright orange, the La 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 Land purple, and the, what's the name of this one, baby pink. And of course I'm gonna use it, but I don't know, it's not my favorite, and I'll probably not repurchase it. Also, I want to show you something. I got this, the baby pink, and I looked in the, I don't know if it said on the side, but I looked at the image and it didn't seem shimmer at all. When I go and try it out, when I get home, I get this weird, fragile shade of pink that is super shimmery. Can you even see that? It's so weird to have a face paint. Yeah, this is a face paint and a body paint. It's so weird to have a body paint in this type of shade. And I don't even know what I'm gonna use this for, because let me just focus you a bit. Because this shade, it's not gonna work for like full body face paints, because first of all, it's not opaque, and second of all, it's full of shimmer, like literally shimmer. This could be an highlighter, an extra pink highlighter, but it could. And I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one. It's just like a very weird shade. I thought it was just a baby pink, a cute baby pink, but it's not. I don't know. Anyways, this was kind of my review. I think, I know I'm being like a little bit, you know, fast, because it's the day of the week. I still have to go to dinner and I work tomorrow. Whew, so much things to do. I'm already working on Halloween looks, and yeah, it's been busy. Also, my work is really making me tired. So yeah, I think that's it. Let's just end it all with saying, like, really fast, the comparisons between Snazaroo and Superstar. So Superstar has a more dry formula, which probably will last longer on events. It leaves patches because of being more dry. You need to use more water to work with it, and it doesn't look as smooth. The size between the two are completely ridiculous, and they cost the same price. So you get more with Snazaroo and less with Superstar. And Superstar is not as opaque as Snazaroo. So moving on to Snazaroo. Snazaroo has a more smooth formula. It transfers more easily than the Superstar because it's a more wet, creamy formula. It looks smoother on the face and the body and over body hair. It has more coverage than the Superstar, and the price point is way better than the Superstar one. So I think that's it. I think that concludes my video. I hope you liked this video. I hope you have had fun. I hope you had all the information that you want. And if it's not in this video the information that you wanted, please comment down below and I'll answer all your questions. Thank you very much. Have a good day and bye bye. Stay safe, everyone.